everybody, what's good? How are you guys? Royal Rising, happy Tuesday, happy afternoon, happy evening, whatever you are watching this video. Hope that you guys are doing well. I am Nicole. I am here to tap in with you for today's Mahogany Moment. Today is Tuesday, September 10th, 2024. And so this morning I woke up again with some messages and downloads that and energies of the collective, and so I jotted them down again. I'm kind of loving this format because it like lends to my I love to write. Writing's very cathartic for me, and that's how I'm able to express myself and express my thoughts and everything. So whenever I write something, it's very it's like it's a spell. It's like me casting a spell. Whatever I write down, it blossoms, right? And so when I write the messages down that I'm receiving in a download, I love this new format. Like I said, I always type it up in the, after I pull the cards, but doing it this way, like when I'm after my meditative state, when it's like fresh in my mind and can hear, I've heard the thoughts and the messages very specifically that Spirit wants me to share with the collective. I love that I am, been led to share the experience with you guys and the messages in this way. So I hope that you guys are enjoying this new format as well. So I'll continue to write things down and I'll deliver the messages whenever I have the opportunity to. So today's also been very crazy. So it's actually afternoon now that I'm recording this, although this was done this morning, but I'm recording right now this afternoon. So anyways, let's get into what the message is for the collective today. So what the message is that I heard is on September 17th, we will be experiencing the final lunar eclipse of 2024. It will be in the full moon of Pisces, right? And this lunar eclipse is very potent. It's going to represent finality and closure, right? So what I heard and saw in my mind was the Tower card, right? And then actually I have a selenite tower here, right, on my desk. But this is the energy. So when you think of the Tower card, you always think of things that are falling apart or destructive, chaotic, that type of energy, right? But with this eclipse, what it is doing is it's literally causing things to collapse that need to collapse. So a major thing or major things are wrapping up in your life, and which possibly these things that are major that are going to be wrapping up by this Tower moment possibly began about 6 months ago during the Pisces New Moon that we experienced, right? Pisces is a very sentimental and nostalgic sign, right? I am a Pisces ascendant. And so I very much am in tune with this energy, and it makes, it feels like it's supposed to feel for me, if that makes sense. I'm very in sync with what's happening right now, and I'm feeling lots of things. But Pisces is a very sentimental and nostalgic sign, like I said. So part of you may find it hard to release whatever it is that you've outgrown or what no longer serves you. And I'm just looking at the notes that I wrote here. What is no longer a vibrational match? Whatever those things are, they're being cleared out right now. Some of us may not even know what those things are, right? But we have to release them, right? We must release it at this time, right? We can't just sense it. Even if you don't know what it is, right? There's something that needs to be released, but if you don't know it, you can kind of sense, you have this feeling like something needs to be let go, and Spirit is encouraging you to pay attention to what that is that you may need to let go or walk away from. The next thing that I have here is, like I said, so we are coming into this eclipse, like I said. So what are some things that you can do to prepare for this eclipse, right? What is Spirit asking of us right now, right? Spirit is calling us and asking us to be very honest with ourselves about what has been weighing us down emotionally, right? What are the topics, the concerns, what things have emotionally taken a toll on you during the past 6 months, right? Whether it's finances, career, children, relationships, your health, your mental state, whatever it is, what has been mentally weighing on you? That's what Spirit really wants you to consider, because this eclipse needs you to be very honest with yourself and transparent, so that you can receive the revelations and the growth that's required for this level that you're coming into, because you are growing and you're rising into a new level. There's levels to this shit, right? That's what I heard, right? And I always say that there's levels to this shit. So in order to do that, you really need to be honest with yourself, and it may be difficult. You may look at some things and be judgmental about it, but don't be judgmental, right? Just really have an honest look, right? None of us are perfect. Nothing is ever 100% right. You know, we don't do everything 100% right. It's what I'm saying. You know, we have flaws. We're flawed, right? So sit back and really think about what's been weighing you down emotionally so that you can release it, right? This eclipse is bringing you the opportunity to really, really surrender to the unknown and to trust that when you come out on the other side, things will be better. You'll be stronger. You'll be wiser. Okay, once you come through this part, things on the other end of it will be much better. I'm going to take a sip of my Sunkiss because I'm thirsty. You ever had a craving for something? So like I had a craving for a Sunkiss. So Byron went and got me one. So sweet. But anyways, yeah, so that is what Spirit has been encouraging us to do, is to really, like I said, pay attention to what are the emotional things within the past 6 months that have been weighing you down or feeling difficult for you to process so that you can surrender to them, okay? And so another thing that is happening is the intensity of this eclipse, right? On the 17th, it's going to be on the 17th, like I said, but it's going to be so intense. It's going to be more intense than the eclipse that we just experienced the past few months ago. Was that March that we had it? I think that was March. I'm pretty sure it was March. Yeah, it was 6 months ago, so that was March. Yes, and think about the eclipse and what was happening at that time, right? So the energy of that, it's going to be intensified. However, it's for a greater and your higher purpose. Like, I know that you're probably thinking, why do I have to go through this? Why me? Why experience this, right? And because we all want to know the why, right? And it's good to delve into the aspects of why for our growth. And what I heard and what I'm hearing is when we ask the question why, it is for our spiritual growth, right? We're growing. And so when we're going through things, okay, so the best, let me give you an example of what so what I'm hearing is kind of like, okay, let's say you're training for something, right? I'm going to use my child as an example, and I hope she doesn't mind. So my daughter Cheers, right? And so she's been preparing for competition, right? However, in her preparation to do so, she started out, you know, before school even started, she was training for this, you know, training to prepare to try out, to make the team, first of all, you know, to get her, she was conditioning her body, right? So the words that Spirit just said to me are, you are going through a spiritual conditioning, okay? You're preparing yourself spiritually for a new spiritual ascension that you're rising into and who you're becoming. So things are definitely feeling chaotic right now, right? But like I said, don't try to hide, don't try to escape, don't try to run from the chaos. Really, really, really lean into the energy. I really feel like, and I learned this, you know, throughout my practicing of, you know, growing into my spirituality. Like, I've learned that when things get hectic or chaotic, it's not good to try to hide from it and act like nothing's going right, or, you know, or hide from what I'm experiencing, but rather to lean into the energy, right? Because why am I leaning into the energy? You're like, why are you leaning into chaotic energy? Because I'm understanding that I'm learning a lesson, right? Something is being taught to me. Something is being poured into me. There's something that I need to go through in that experience, no matter how difficult it is. There's something that's preparing me for the elevation and where I need to be, right? And so it's the same with you guys, collective. You're being conditioned right now. You're going through this chaos, but don't run away from it. It's going to be stirring up some emotions within you. And, you know, this season is really, really preparing you for your spiritually. It's preparing you for a higher level of spirituality, for your higher level, okay? So that is what the message is. I don't think there's anything else that I wrote, because that was the thing that was the energy that Spirit gave me this morning, and the message. And like I said, I really, really hope that it resonates with you. So until the next time, you guys, that I'm able to tap in, I hope you guys have an incredible day, evening, afternoon, whenever you are having the opportunity to watch this video. Sending you all lots of peace, lots of love, and lots of light. Take care of yourself, everybody. Ashe, ashe, ashe.